Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vakranasya Stotram. That one. This Shanti mantra is very interesting. It has 4 parts, 4 points in it. The first point is that we have been given this most precious gift of human birth, human body and mind, and reasonable abilities and energy and time. Now the question is, what do we do with this gift? We can use it any way we like, at least so it appears. This shloka says, this mantra says, may all parts of my human personality, my sense organs, my mind, my prana shakti, my energy, my strength, balam, may all those things, the whole personality, may they be engaged in such activities that they please the Lord dwelling inside. Apyayantu means may they please. Apyayamana, very pleasing. Then it says what is the subject? Mama angani, may all parts of my body, such as vak, pranaha, chakshuhu, shrotram, balam, sarvani, speech, my vital energy, the energy I have to do what, good or bad, and eyes and ears and other sense organs, all sense organs, sarvani, indriyani, balam, the strength also, whatever I have, this whole package. May all of these be directed in such a way that the activities I do with this body mind, may they all please the Lord dwelling inside me and everyone. That is the basic message of spirituality given in our Shastras, in our Upanishads. That one all-pervading spirit is present in all the beings. We can see that again and again coming in the Gita in many places. Everywhere you turn, this idea is there. Sri Krishna gives this idea to Arjuna. He says, Ishvaraha sarva bhutanam hrideshe Arjuna tishtati Ishvaraha tishtati. Sarva bhutanam hrideshe, in the hearts of all the beings, that same Divine Lord is present. Heart means not the anatomical, physical heart. Heart means the center of our personality. The most important part of our personality is His presence. Around that, this whole body, mind, koshas are built. So He is there. Samam sarveshu bhuteshu tishtantam parameshwaram vinashyassu avinashyantam yaha pashyati saha pashyati. You see, all of these shlokas have come so many times, and they keep coming back because the whole philosophy, our lifestyle, what we do, what we behave, the values we cherish, and our beliefs and lifestyle, everything has a foundation, this idea that the same Divine is present in us. Our laws, customs, our festivals, our food, all our actions, if we probe deep into their rationale, their basis, this is the bedrock. One Divine Spirit present in all. In our childhood, at home, when we were growing up, our parents have been constantly telling us, don't tell lies, don't cheat, don't cheat in your homework, work hard, get up early, pray to God every day. All these instructions they were giving us. Don't steal and do bad things. Don't use bad words. No profanity, no anger. We were told all these things. And then when we grow up, the same message we get in school. Society gives the same message. If you do all these bad things, you'll be punished. There are consequences, sanctions. So if we ask ourselves, why these rules are, why should I not be free to behave anytime, anywhere, freely, whatever I want, I should be able to, why people should tell me don't do this, don't do that. go into that, we can see two levels of rationale, justification, reasons. The first level is experience. If the society does not punish people for stealing, for example, then nobody is safe. When you come home from work, your house is empty. Because there is no punishment, people will feel free to take anything they want from any house. With impunity, they will do this. Then everybody's life will be in complete chaos. You can't do anything. So they say, no, this is not right. We have to maintain all everybody's property should be safe. Everybody should be safe. No injury, no cheating, no telling lies, no stealing. Society made those rules, jurisdiction, and if you break the rules, there will be consequences. That is one level, experiencing social order. But Vedanta provides a deeper level of justification, rationale, basis for these laws. Why should I not steal from somebody if I can get away with it? White-collar crimes, they don't go into somebody's house and break it, the house and take away things. No, they nicely do it in their own basement computer room. They are different hackers. Simply your account is a little bit, numbers are changed, that is all, bank account, your money goes to his account. Why should I, if you can get away with it, why should I not do it? Why should I not tell lies to somebody? Why should I love everybody? The Vedantic justification is you have to love everyone. You should not steal from anyone or cheat anyone, because there is no other. The same what is in you is in everyone. Whatever is here is in everyone. If I tell lies to you, to whom am I lying? If I cheat any of you, whom am I cheating? If I steal some of your property, whose property I am stealing? Same self in all. Not only that, not just among human beings. Whatever divine presence is here, I may not be aware of it now, that is my problem, but His presence is there. He does not come and go, He is always there. But if I am not aware of His presence, that is, I have to do work on that. But His presence is not altered. It is there. It is an unalterable fact that He is present in all the time, at the same divine to the same extent. That is why we should not do bad things, because only He is there in all. Not only among human beings, His presence extends to all the beings. Sarva bhutanam pratyesha samam sarveshu bhuteshu. No distinction among human beings or between human beings and animals and plants and things. Inanimate objects, same presence everywhere. Upanishad goes even one step further and says, whatever is in this individual being is the same divine presence in the sun. The body is such big body, so much energy, temperature. That is some humble human body. But the divine presence is the same. Sayaschayam purushe yaschasau aditye sa ekaha. One divine being. See, this is the message of spirituality of the Upanishads. If you understand this one, grasp this one basic message, we have done much of the work. And all our life, our behavior, our conduct, what we say, what we do, what we think, everything has this as the basis. Everything is governed by that basis. But we have to experience it. It's not sufficient if I simply read about it in books and hear about it from somebody, and then so, yes, this is good, God is present in all. If I don't know anything more than that, information is of no use. It is second-hand information. I must make it my experience. Then only the purpose of life is fulfilled. We, each one of us, must experience the presence of the divine within us. It is a hard task, struggle. We are engaged in that struggle in our own humble ways. But we have to accomplish that. We have to try. So here it says, Mamangani Vakrana Chakshu Shrotram Indriyani cha sarvani balamavi apyayantu. From this we understood it is not good. May all of them please the Lord. First part. Second part of this is an affirmation of the same Upanishadic truth that all this is Brahman. Upanishad says Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. Only Brahman is there. There are no two things. Brahman and the world is not there. The way to understand is with the same classic, somewhat overworked example, the rope appearing as a snake. Are there two things at any time, rope and the snake? Only one thing is there. Either I see it as a rope, if my perception is clear, or I see it as a snake if my vision is not good. But both are not there. Only one object is there. Brahman alone is. Either Jnanis will see the world as God or Brahman, and we see Brahman as the world. So the way it appears to us depends on our level of consciousness. Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam, described in the Upanishads. All this, Sarvam Idam we can add, the word Idam can be added. All this visible physical universe is nothing but that Brahman described in the Upanishads. And this is a statement, affirmative statement. Why this is brought in here? Because on every possible occasion we should take the opportunity to remind ourselves that this is the basic truth upon which everything else is built, and my task in this life is to experience its truth, not be content by reading about it. I must make it my experience. Then only I will reach the goal. If the scriptures are saying God is within you, talking about God in dualistic terms, then if He is there within me, I must be able to see Him. Feel His presence. I am not feeling His presence. I am not seeing Him. That I must strive to get utmost ability to see, make that presence which is claimed in the scriptures. But I want to know it from my experience. Otherwise, how do I know it is true? The only way to establish the truth is to experience ourselves. Hearing does not. It just gives us the information that is called Sravana. But we have to make it our experience. That's why it is necessary to frequently remind ourselves of this truth. Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam. Upanishad says Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. All this is very important. Second part. The third part of this prayer is, may I not reject this truth. It's easy to dismiss this as something. Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. Upanishad says all this is Brahman, the whole world. Some rishis said it in the Upanishads some years ago. How do we know that this is true? It may have been true for them. Is it true for me? Is it true now? In the 21st century, is it true in America? All these questions come. But they will remain doubtful statements if I don't realize their truth. And I won't be able to even have the motivation to realize the truth if I don't accept it as a hypothesis. Only as a hypothesis to start working with something, some position we should take. And if you have to try, if you find that it is not true, then we have right to say it is not true. But without trying, if I simply say it is right or wrong, then the opinion counts for nothing. So, we have to first of all accept it as a hypothesis and proceed to verify if it is true. Find out if it is true. So I should not outright reject it. Oh, this is not true. How do I know? It may be not true, but how do I know? I must find out. Without taking even the first step, if I simply dismiss the statement, oh, this is not right, then such an opinion has no basis. So may I not do that, may not reject it, may accept it as a starting hypothesis. Working hypothesis. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. Ma Brahma Nirakarot. May Brahma not reject me. Brahma does not reject or accept anybody. It is pure consciousness. Why it is given there? It means that although it is there available for verification to everyone all the time, it is possible for us to shut it off. Supposing there is, imagine it's a nice warm spring day, not like today. Spring day, bright sunlight is there, 70 degrees temperature. Then fresh air is, gentle breeze is blowing outside, sunlight is there, lot of light is there. And if I close all the windows and pull all the shades and doors and sit down here in darkness and complain, oh, this room is very dark, very stuffy. Why sun is so cruel to me? He is giving light to everybody else, he is not putting light here. We should not do that. God's grace is flowing into our lives all the time. We should not create impediments in that flow. Sri Ramakrishna said, God's grace is available to everyone. Just like the breeze flowing, supposing it, that same spring day you go to the lake shore. Sailboats are sailing. Then breeze is blowing. Bright sunlight is there. Warmth is there. And if one sailboat person, sailor, if he rolls up all the sails, the boat is not moving forward because it is not catching the breeze. Then he complains, oh, everybody else's boat is moving. The wind is not favoring me. Wind is partial. It's moving everybody else's boat. My boat is not moving. I can't complain like that because I have not unfurled the sails. Then only my boat will catch the breeze and it will move forward. So I must do that here. God's grace is flowing freely. I must not put obstructions in its flow and then complain, oh, God is very partial. So I must open my life. I must open my life to the unimpeded flow of God's grace into my life. Then He will come, we will experience. Why we are impeding that flow? Because we are closing the doors. How? Anger, jealousy, karma, krodha, lust and greed, and pride and awe and hatred, shame, fear, all these things are like closing the door to the flow of God's grace. When we clear these things, mind becomes calm and pure, unimpeded, without obstruction. God's grace flows in full measure. So these obstructions we should remove. That's why all sadhana is required only to remove obstructions, not to bring God. He is already here. So that's the third part. Mama Brahma Nirakarot Anirakaranamastu. May there be no rejection at all. Anirakaranam me astu. May there be no rejection of this. And what is it is true. I must make it my truth, my experience, but until then I accept it. That's third part. The fourth part is Tad Atmani Nirate Mai. In me who is engaged in knowing that Atman, Ye Dharmaha Upanishatsu, Te Sarve Dharmaha Mahi Apidantu. May all those virtues described in the Upanishads, may all those virtues come to me. May I be a virtuous person. Why do I need to be virtuous? Why can't I just be anywhere like? Because if I am not a virtuous person, if I am not a clean person, then I will not be able to experience the divine within me. I am putting obstruction. I am engaged in the task of experiencing divine. Tad Atmani Nirate. Nirate means I am engaged in knowing the Atman. So for me, it is necessary to be virtuous in the first place. First of all, I must be a clean, pure, decent being. Then we can talk about Brahman, God and all those things. First of all, we must be clean, pure, simple, honest, straightforward human beings. Then other goals can be achieved. Without this foundation, nothing meaningful can be achieved, even in worldly life. So, Ye Dharma Upanishatsu, what kind of virtues they are talking about in the Upanishads? Such as Satyam, truthfulness, Arjavam, straightforwardness, and Brahmacharya, purity of conduct, purity of thought, word and deed, speech, all of these virtues described in the Upanishads and other scriptures. Gita also 17th chapter gives 3 kinds of tapas. Make all those virtues come to me. Why? Because I am engaged in the task of knowing the divine within. I need those things. These are the prerequisites. 4 point. Then, like all other Shanti mantras, this Shanti mantra also ends with the prayer for peace on all the 3 fronts. Peace inside of us, Adhyatmika Shanti. If I am peaceful inside, I don't create trouble for me or for other people, or other beings. That young man who killed 5 people in Northern Illinois University, he was not a peaceful person. How this can happen? If a person is decent and peaceful and virtuous person, he can never dream of doing such a thing. Highly disturbed being. How much disturbance we can't even imagine. We have difficulty killing an ant or a fly or a mosquito. So you can imagine the amount of disturbance in their hearts. What is driving them? We should be clean, pure, simple, honest, straightforward human beings, compassionate, loving. Then we can talk about other goals in life. So, I must be clean, pure, and peaceful inside. Adhyatmika Shanti must be first thought. Then there must be peace and harmony amongst all the, not only human beings, animals, plants also. I must lead my life in a harmonious way with rest of nature, with animals and plants, because they contribute immeasurably to my life. Without animal life and plant life, can we live? Can human beings exist? We can't. It's one system. There are different components of it. Every component is dependent upon every other component in this vast, complicated system we call nature. We affect animal life, plant life, animals and plants affect our life, animals affect plant life, plants affect animal life. All interconnected, very intricate, complex network of infinite number of beings, each more interdependent than we care to realize. We think I'm an independent person, I make my own life, I earn my own money. There is nothing further than truth and the truth. There is no such thing. We are far more, our lives are far more intertwined, interdependent, not only among ourselves here, but among all the beings. Anyway, if you think about it, you will realize that amazing fact. No one is disparate, separate. Though we like to think I am separate, don't have nothing to do with this other people, with other things. My own self-completement, self-payment. There is no such thing. Such thing doesn't exist. So we should live in harmony with the rest of nature, animals and plants especially. So, Adibhutika Shanti means peace among the beings, harmony among all the beings. We all share our lives with one another, animals and plants, and beings, human beings. The third Shanti is Adi-Daivika Shanti, peace in nature. Bad weather, too much water, too much rain, too little rain, no rain at all, crops failing, lightning, volcanic eruption, hurricane, all those things, tsunami, prayer, peace for prayer. So that is why 3 Shantis. That is the beautiful prayer. So much is there in this prayer. And when we chant this prayer, with some understanding of the general meaning of this prayer, it opens our mind. It stirs us up from within. This is chanting and praying for peace for all the beings, because I am a part of all the beings, and the same self within me is also within everyone. We are all one spiritually. Physically we are not necessarily different, but spiritually we are one. With that understanding, will be revelation. It will be very helpful. So chanting, understanding to some extent the meaning of what we chant is very good experience. We are studying this last part of the second chapter, where Sri Krishna is answering Arjuna's question, what are the traits or signs of a person of steady wisdom, Sthita Prajna? Who is a person of steady wisdom? Prajna means consciousness also. Sthita means fixed. Now if you examine an ordinary person, where does my consciousness lie at any moment or most of the time? What do I think about most of the time? Most of the time I think about the world, what other people. I'm going to Chicago, there will be Hindu temple. After the class there will be nice food. Maybe sambar, dosa, everything will be there. Our friends will come. Nice. Now this is what I'll be thinking. Or I think about my body, oh today I'm not feeling well, I have fever, I have a headache, I have this problem. Or I'll be thinking if I have a job and a family, I'll think about my job and my family, my children, oh this problem, that problem. Today I will do this, tomorrow I will do that. This is what I will be thinking, this is how time goes. So my prajna is where? My consciousness, my attention is where? On these worldly external aspects of my life. How often do I think about the divine within me? In a day, 24 hours, how many hours or how many minutes do I spend thinking about the divine self within me, God within me? Very little, if at all. This is why we don't see God. This is a nice verse in Kathopanishad which we studied some time ago. We always are looking at outside objects. The sense organs are like that by nature. I want to see something, what other people are wearing, what car they are driving. That sort of thing. Ear wants to hear, are they talking about me, or is it complimentary, or some nice music, something. And tongue always wants to taste something nice, tasty, pleasant, required or not. Or tongue also always wants to say something, whether it is required or not, relevant, irrelevant. This is how all our sense organs, our mind are also engaged in this way. Only a rare person, Kaschid Dhiraha, such a rare person reverses the direction of this attention of the mind and sense organs. Avritta Chakshu. Makes a U-turn, tells the mind, don't think about the world, think about the divine inside. Tells the eye, don't look at all those things, just try to see the self inside. Tells the ears, don't hear what other people are talking, gossip, all those things. Just listen to this presence of the divine inside. Like this. Avritta Chakshu, Amritatvam desiring immortality. Pratyagatmanam Aikshas succeeds in seeing the self inside. Why does it not happen always? Because Parachikani Vikrna Swayam Bhuhu Tasmat Param Pashyati na Antaratman. Antaratman na Pashyati. Inside self, the divine self dwelling inside, we don't see. Why? Because always busy looking at outside world. We can't look at both at the same time. They are in opposite directions. If I am looking at you, then I cannot look at the somebody standing behind me. Or if I am looking at this person standing in, then I cannot look at you. So I am looking at the world outside. All my sense organs and mind are engaged in seeing the world. Naturally, I don't see inside what is their self. Is it? That I miss. Paranchi Kani. Kani means sense organs. Paranchi, Parak. Outside, they are looking. You put the blame on God. Swayambhu Hetrunakti, he made it like this. Then, Tasmat Parak Pashyati. Param. So we see outside, you are very familiar with what other people are doing, what they are celebrity gossip, everybody knows everything about everybody else. Tasmat Param Pashyati, na Antaratmam na Pashyati. You don't see self inside for that reason. But a rare person, Manushyanam says, remember, thousands of persons. One rare person, Dhiraha, endowed with wisdom and strength, Such a person said, no, this is not what I should be dealing with, looking at. I must be looking at the self inside. I don't want to waste my time on an empty looking at outside objects, what they are doing, I should see what the self is, whether it is inside or not. Experience its presence first. So, Amrita, then succeeds in seeing the self. Pratyagatmanam, Aikshat, see. So that reversal we have to make. So that such a person is a sthita prajna. Because such a person's consciousness is fixed on the self inside. He is sthita. He is not distracted by the outside world. So enticing the outside world, so many interesting things are happening. He is not attracted to them. Such a person of steady wisdom, his attention, his focus, his awareness, consciousness is fixed firmly on the divine presence inside. Not just looking at the people and things and why they are doing like this, why they are saying this, and waste of energy and time. So that person whose attention, whose consciousness, awareness is fixed firmly on the self inside, such a person is a sthita prajna. Arjuna asks, what are such a person's qualities? How does he or she behave? How does he or she speak? What is special about it? And to that question, Sri Krishna has been giving answer. List of qualities he is giving from 55th verse onwards. We are in the middle of that one. List of qualities of a person of steady wisdom, whose awareness is fixed on the self within. 58th verse. Yada samharate chayam kurmongani vasarvashah indriyani indriyarthebhyah tasya prajna pratisthita. I am this individual being, a person. When that person succeeds in withdrawing the mind and sense organs from their natural outgoing tendency and makes their attention fixed on the self inside, just like a tortoise does. Yatha kurmaha angani samarade. You can see when a tortoise is slowly moving, the moment it senses some danger, it withdraws its four limbs and head also inside the strong shell. Stays like this in the shell. The shell is very hard. Nothing happens to it. So it feels it is safe. Inside the shell, I am safe. If I extend my hand or head or neck, something may happen. So it withdraws, feels safe. So this wise person does the same thing. If I keep on looking at everything, I will see good and bad things. So many questions come. Why she is saying like, why he is doing like this, like that. Mind also goes towards those objects. So instead of that, if I withdraw my mind and sense organs and prevent them from their outgoing tendencies to engage always with sense objects and make them focus their attention on the self inside, like that to Upanishad verse. Then I can see the self inside. As long as I am engaged in seeing outside things, very busy, seeing the world, then I don't see the self inside. It is there. We should not waste our time like that. That is, give the example of a kurma. Kurma means a tortoise. Yada, when kurmaha angani yatha sammarte, yatha, just like a tortoise withdraws its limbs when it senses danger and keeps them safe under the shell. Indriyarthebhya indriyani samharate. Indriyartha means all the sense objects. Infinite number of sense organs are available to watch and to engage with. You can, so many commercials in the television. You watch CNN news, but in between a lot of commercials. And you go to some shopping mall, window shopping. So many people wearing. What are they wearing? What kind of dress is available? How much does it cost? Days and weeks can be spent in this way. You should not do that. Indriyarthebhya samharate. When a person succeeds in withdrawing the sense organs from the sense objects and engages entire attention, focuses on the self inside, such a person is a sita prajna, person of steady wisdom. That is one of the traits. Tasya prajna pratisthita. Such a person's awareness, consciousness is fixed on the self inside. At least, if you cannot do it all the time because you have got to go to work and talk to other people. If you are a physician, you must treat patients and you have to talk to the patients, then naturally you speak to them. So that's okay. But when you go home, if you are a teacher, you go to classroom and so many students are there asking questions and you have to teach them. You have to do all of those things. The karma has to be done. But sometime during the day, you have to keep the time for yourself. I have dealt enough with the world today in the last 24 hours. But great sages can do both. I don't know how they do it. A part of their mind is fixed on the divine constantly, and with the other part they are doing the work. Swami Brahmarupananda, Sri Ramakrishna's disciple, was affectionately known as what? Raja Maharaj. So he said this in the book Eternal Companion. He said, it is possible to conduct all the worldly affairs. He was the president of the Ramakrishna order. A lot of correspondence, people coming, seeking instructions, people, so he was always busy. He said, it is possible to do all our duties and work with a part of our mind, and with the remaining part of the mind we can focus attention on the self inside. He said it is possible. He was able to do that one. I am not saying that all of us can do that right now, but that is possible. So we can try in our own humble life. If not 24 hours, 1 hour a day. That is what we should do. Like a tortoise, we should withdraw. There is a nice shloka in the Viveka Sudhamani. Manonama mahavyagra vishayaranya bhumishu charati atra nagachantu sadhavo ye mumukshava. Very nice verse, similar, same topic. This whole world is called a Vishayaranya. So this whole world is a forest of sense objects. Right? Everywhere you see there is a building or a person or a car or something, or a child or something standing there. I am attracted to that one. So this whole world is like a deep forest, thick forest, full of sense objects. Vishayaranya bhumishu. A tiger is wandering freely. Nobody can obstruct the tiger. Manonama mahavyagra vishayaranya bhumishu charati. It is moving. Which is the tiger? Mana. Our mind is. What is our mind doing? Just like a tiger roams freely in the forest. Nobody is to stop it. Nobody will tell where to go and not to go. Other animals are afraid of the tiger. So it moves about freely in a forest, right? So in this forest of sense objects, which is the whole world, my mind, like a tiger, roams about freely. The moment I think about this person, next moment I think about that person, next moment I think about something in India, something that happened 10 years ago, my mind keeps on moving from object to object in this endless forest of sense objects. Plus all the time dimension also. What happened 30 years ago, I think about it still. And what has not yet happened, I think about it now. Manonama maha vyagra vishayaranya bhumishu charati. Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehinaha rasavarjam rasopyasya param drishtva nivartate. We simply refrain from watching sense objects. It does not mean we will overcome our attraction to sense objects. The desire will still be there in seed form. I can be a very disciplined person, tell myself I am not going anywhere, I am not looking at anything or anybody, I will read only scriptures, I will not read all novels and everything, I will not watch TV, I will just meditate. I can do that for some time. Mind wanders, but still I can force myself to do that one. Then what happens? After doing it for some time, I should not assume that I have now become free from all the desires for sense objects. It may appear that I don't have any more desires because for some time I have been practicing this, supposing. But the desires so easily will not leave us. They will simply hide in the deeper recesses of the mind in seed form. When an opportunity presents itself, they will come to the surface. I am denying them the opportunity to engage with sense objects by not going anywhere, not talking to anybody, no cell phone, no TV, no newspaper. So I am doing that. And so it seems that I don't need them anymore, the sense objects. So I overcome the desire for sense objects. If I assume that one, it will be a mistake. The desire for sense objects will not go away by simply denying them to the sense objects. The desire will be there inside, it will not be expressed. How the desires come, you know that one. How does my mind get the desire to see something or hear something or eat something? How does it start in the first place? First of all, I think about sense objects. And I think, oh, how nice it will be if I can go in a Rolls Royce car right now. All I have is a Toyota Corolla. Like that, I start thinking about something. So the more I think about a sense object, repeatedly I think about sense object, my attraction towards the sense object becomes stronger. Stroking. If I think about it once and stop thinking about it, then it's okay, some desire will be there. But if I keep on thinking about every day, many times, then my attraction to that sense object becomes stronger and stronger. Dhyayataha vishayan, dhyayataha pumsaha. The person who thinks about vishaya, sense objects, tesha sangha upajayate. Teshu sangha upajayate. Teshu means vishayeshu. In those sense objects, attraction, sangha, attachment grows. When attraction grows stronger and stronger for sense objects, what is the next step? Sangha, Sanjayate, Kama. Desire strong, desire comes. Once we reach the stage of desire, then we are in a no-win situation. Why? Desire has come. If you fulfill the desire, will it go away? It will become stronger tomorrow. If I have Toyota Corolla, tomorrow somebody, somehow I can get a Camry or a Avalon. Then my desire for bigger car will continue. It won't stop there. Because I fulfilled this desire, another desire will come. Camry Avalon is okay, but it will be nice if I can get a Lexus or a Mercedes or a Cadillac. So somehow I fulfill that desire also. Cadillac I will get. After a few days, you think I'll be happy? No. They have made a scientific survey about this happiness. I'll tell you later. When the desire is fulfilled, we think happiness will come. No, it does not come. Scientifically, they have established in studies. When the object of desire is fulfilled, desire does not go away, happiness does not come. It's our dream before. Anything is like marriage, everything is like that. Job, everything is like that. Before that happens, you are dreaming, oh, if that happens, I'll be the happiest man on earth. Supposing you struggle and that happens. Then you ask yourself, I was thinking this will be the happiest experience, now what happens? Okay. That's all. If the amount of satisfaction, joy that you anticipated does not actually come to pass. That the scientific study has shown. So, desire comes back with a greater intensity. Desire for more, desire for higher, better. Like that it grows. When does it stop? So much sense pleasure he enjoyed because he had all the resources only a king can have. 1.5 times the youth he got. His own youth, which lost prematurely, but borrowed youth from his son, another lifetime. So at the end of enjoying all the desires go away, they became stronger. Then being an insightful person, he says to his wife, see, I thought that after enjoying this much pleasure, which no other human being can enjoy, for such a long time and with all the resources that a king has, I thought desires will go away. No, they are still as strong as they were before. So what does he say to his wife? Najata kama kamanam upabhogena shamyate. Beautiful word. Lot of wisdom happens in 2 lines. Najata kama kamanam upabhogena shamyate havisha krishnavasmeva puya eva vivardhate. Supposing there is a fire, flame, and then a homa fire is there. Homa is done and you want to put it out. To put out the homa fire in the homa kunda, you pour ghee on it. Will it be put out? It will become a bigger fire. Desires are like that. By fulfilling them, pandering to them, catering to the desires, they will not go away, they will become stronger, bigger. Kamanam upabhogena kama najatu samyate. By fulfilling the desires don't go away. How? Havisha Krishnavartma iva flame. Bhuya eva vivardhate. Again it will go become stronger. Desire for 1 can of Coke. Upabhogena kamaha najatu samyate. Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehinaha. It appears that my desires have gone away when I abstain from fulfilling them for some time. But they will be there in seed form in the deep recesses of my mind. When the opportune moment comes, they rush to the surface. So when do they really go away? Finally, never to return. When the stage comes, total freedom from desire. Upanishad describes that in a very expressive term, phrase. It says, akama hataha. True happiness does not come by fulfilling desires, acquiring things and going places and doing things. No, that's not the way to get true happiness. We think so. No, not that's the way to make the desire stronger. True happiness comes by overcoming the desires altogether, by becoming free from desires in the first place. Imagine a state when no desire comes in your mind. That means you are in a total sense of enjoying a total sense of fulfillment. Desire comes because that sense of fulfillment is not there. Something is lacking. Some gap is there. If I get that one, I'll be happier. That is the state of desire. Akama hataha. One who is not, hataha means afflicted. One who is not afflicted by desire is called, he is the happiest man. He is happier than Indra, Brahaspati, all the Gandharvas. True happiness means when? Not when we fulfill the desires. We are simply sowing the seed for more desire. That is all we are doing when we fulfill the desires. When we somehow conquer all the desires, then we are in a state of perfect completion, fulfillment, nothing needed, nothing wanted. Atmani eva atmana tushama. yastu atmariteva syat, atmaritreva syat, atmatrishtasya manavaha, atmanyeva santushtah, tasya karyam na vidyate. Then there is no need to do anything. Total freedom from karma. It is a very high state. So when we reach that, then it's wonderful. But right now we are not there. So we have to deal with our desire. So the second line says, Rasavarjam rasopyasya param drishtva nivartate. When that state of total freedom from desire will come, when will it come? Here the answer is given in the second line, 59. Param drishtva. When we experience oneness with the Supreme inside, Divine inside. As long as we are seeking for fulfillment of happiness in the outside world, so long only restlessness is there, no peace. Only restlessness. Fulfill this desire, mind becomes restless for something else. Fulfill that desire, mind becomes restless for something else. When the Supreme is seen, that means when the Divine within us is experienced, then a total sense of self-fulfillment, not happiness from outside world, will come. That we studied in the 55th verse. The very first thing that Sri Krishna says to Arjuna in answer to this question was, Prajahati yada kaman, 55th verse. This is the key word. Sarvan partha manogatan. Then what happens? Atmani eva atmana tusha. His happiness is not a function of external conditions being met, fulfilled. Now that is the opposite is the case. I am happy if the weather is nice. I am happy if other people praise me. I am happy if my body is in good condition. I am happy if no other problem is bothering me. So all these things must happen. If any of this is not happening, then I am not happy. How much control do I have about all these things? None, actually. So can I ever be happy? As long as I make my happiness a function of external conditions, events, so long I will not be happy at all. And everything seems to be all right, I'll be very happy. People are praising me, weather is very nice and planes are on time and food is there, I'm happy. But how long will that state remain? Something will change. Something will change. Oh, I'm not happy. That is not true happiness. Independent of external circumstances, if you can be happy with the self inside, that is true happiness. Unconditionally happy. Not conditional happiness. Then conditions we can't ensure always they are met. We can't orchestrate every event in this world to fit our happiness, fit our needs. It doesn't happen. But if I learn to become happy independently, independent of external circumstances and conditions, finding happiness in the self is not alterable. It does not come and go, does not diminish. It is intrinsic. These are external. Intrinsic means always permanently, that is us. It is not mine, it is me. If I find happiness there, atmani ivatmana tushtaha, tata siddha prajna iti uchyate. Yada, when a person finds total repose and fulfillment in the self inside, not depending upon external circumstances and objects and other things, then a person becomes siddha prajna, always happy, unconditionally happy. Whatever happens to the body mind, that state of happiness is true happiness.